35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Now 2nd and 5. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Daniels. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Washington first down.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Bronco 80.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Ready? 60, Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. A nice pickup there at 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
The slot man in motion right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
One of the tight ends comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Here's 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They go play action. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was that we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's go now.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Achane. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Trap 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Back to throw here. Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Got it. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. The Dolphins, it's 7-3 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Commanders' 46.
Again, it's Achane. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ready, ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Reload. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go street. Hurt. Steady.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Quan Martin there on the tackle. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hup.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Crack 80. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Down inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Commanders 0. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commanders first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, ready?
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one thrown underneath to Achane. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
2nd and 1. And he'll look downfield for Waller. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing losing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minkah Fitzpatrick. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Here we go,
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw now on the final play. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Matt Gay to kick off.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute. Of the third quarter. Sanders now to have the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Commanders nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a free-possession game.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
15. First down, Commanders.
Let's go now. Ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Washington.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
It's second down and goal.
Cougar 19.
Daniels looking to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look at repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This is intercepted, intended for Hill. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Get it.
Here's Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Jackie Lions. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught by Senate. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Commanders 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
He'll look to throw. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
That's good.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL picking up 1st downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Ball at the 26, second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Gets this one to Hill. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10. Up the middle, Achane. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To throw is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. He'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. This will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up now On 2nd and 2.
60 Bobcats.
Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle, that's the tight end center. Touchdown, Washington! Ben Simmons, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Trap 50, trap 60. Let's go.
Daniels going to try and throw for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
The score, Dolphins 21, Commanders 13.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fighting down inside the 25. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Alexander Madison, 71 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Commanders 13. Jason
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Washington.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Red. 70 Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. from the gun. They'll try to run it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Daniels from the gun on third down. And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Left thing, 19. Hey, shot alert, shot alert. 19, 18. Left, read, roll. Check, no. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt. Check match. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.